It's high school basketball on your home for local high school sports. 99 The Wave. We're live tonight from the Appleton-Parkersburg gym, where tonight the Appleton-Parkersburg girls and boys basketball teams are playing host to Dike New Hartford in what's been a historic rivalry, and it's going to be the second meeting between the teams this season. Once again, welcome to tonight's broadcast along with Brian Boozman. I'm John Mowinkle as we've reached the second round of NICL Central action. The rematches are now beginning to take place for everyone in the league, and we say it every time, but it's man, these two teams getting together, doesn't matter where it is, it's going to be a spirited matchup, and it really doesn't get much better than these two teams meeting on a Friday night in some high school hoops.
This is going to be good, John. So
Yep.
DNH AP 2.0 this year. I believe, I don't have all the statistics in my head like you do. You're kind of a walking encyclopedia, but I think DNH has pretty much had the upper hand on AP the last, I'll say 3 years for sure. I don't know how many games it dates back, the series, but you know, it's cold out. Parking lot is packed.
Oh yeah.
It's packed all the way over to the bus barn. And it's just going to be fun. It's been kind of a wonky week for the kids. We didn't have school on Monday. We didn't have school on Tuesday. They've been here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This feels like, and it was, I think it'd be 8 days ago on a Thursday night, we had school and a game. So it's been over a week that they had what I would call a normal routine of go to school all day, have a game. But I think they're just looking forward to get back into a routine.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I do have the answer to that, by the way, though. DNH has won 12 straight in this girls basketball series, dating all the way back to 2018, November or December of 2018, actually. So it was the 18-19 season. And believe it or not, that was actually the last time that Dike New Hartford girls basketball lost a conference game in the North Iowa Cedar League. So it's been over 5 years. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, it just goes to show the consistency of this program, what they've been able to do. Clearly, the state titles speak for themselves, but that's a remarkable stat as well.
Well, just to not stub your toe in conference for 5 years, John, like that, it's almost unprecedented, really, if you think about it. You know, there have been a lot of powerhouses in the NICL, but not to stub your toe once where somebody might just upset you. You let your guard down a little bit, but yeah, that's a very impressive statistic.
So DNH have been doing what they've been doing here this entire season, maintaining their usual dominance, as has been the case the last several years. It's a very veteran team. Obviously, they've put the running clock rule in effect in 5 straight games, and will certainly be looking to overcome a hostile road environment, and it will also clinch a share of the conference title if they're able to come out on top. I'll dive into the math with that here as we go along throughout the broadcast tonight. Appleton-Parkersburg on the other side is going to look to get back into rhythm, as you alluded to, after several postponements, including the game that was supposed to happen earlier this week against Hudson. AP girls have won games in a variety of ways. They've caused opponents some problems with their pressure defense, but it's going to be an uphill battle for AP or any team who's going up against this Dike New Hartford team.
Yeah, you know, if you just, and we've seen a lot of basketball games, John, but one of the things that the Falcons are going to have to try to do, if you're even going to remotely stay in it, is be able to handle Dike New Hartford's press, slow the game down, which is hard with the shot clock, and just minimize possessions for both teams, so you can try to keep it. If you can keep it in the 50s, you have a chance. But once they get to 60, it's pretty much going to be uphill.
All right, we're getting set for a tip-off. Might be just a little bit before 6:15. We'll have our national anthem. When we come back, we'll meet tonight's starting lineups as Dike New Hartford's taking on Appleton-Parkersburg in NICL Central Hoops. Live tonight from the AP Gym on your home for local high school sports, 99 The Wave. And we are off.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Spartanburg is playing host to Dyke New Hartford. And we'll have our opening tip-off here momentarily as well. It'll be Maren Bixby to jump it up against Peyton Closter. Ball is in the air, and the opening tip-off stolen by AP. And here's Quinlan Schultz. Baseline drive, gets it in the lane. Closter missed it short. Rebound goes to Peyton Peterson. And here come the Wolverines moving it from left to right as we see it for our broadcast location. Peyton Foster, a freshman, has it in the wing right side. The Wolverines working on offense here. Their first possession of the game. Maddie Busko pops up a left wing three. No good. Rebound chased down by Schultz here on the near side. Tripped up, and it's going to be picked up in the corner. Loose ball, and it's a jump ball called. Possession arrow. We'll give it to Dyke New Hartford. So with that, the starting lineups for AP is number 3, a junior Quinlan Schultz, number 4, junior Peyton Closter, number 5, sophomore Eva Walker, number 22, senior Kendall Ryard, and number 24, senior Lexi Oswagon. And for Dyke New Hartford, number 3 is senior Jaden Peterson, number 13 is freshman Peyton Foster, number 15, senior Maren Bixby. Bixby almost had it poked away. Here's senior Peyton Peterson, number 25, and junior number 23, Maddie Buskol. Buskol finds an opening, kick out to the corner here with Foster. In and out, down to 10 on the shot clock. Up top, Jaden Peterson rumbles down right of the lane, kicks to the corner. Buskol, hesitation, and missed the 3-2 strong. Peyton Foster with the offensive board on the other side, and the Wolverines with a fresh 35-second shot clock. And they throw it away out of bounds as Bixby gets tripped up and hits the floor.
I noticed the Falcons are playing man-to-man, and they are not guarding Maddie Buskol in the perimeter, John. So they're just letting her shoot. Sometimes you have to, and you have to pick your poison, and you're going to see if Buskol can beat him tonight.
Here's a throw to the left side with Quinlan Schultz. Nice move in the paint, missed it off the backboard. Rebound goes to Jaden Peterson. So some missed shots both ends. Here's a Bixby right wing three, and that one missed off the rim. Rebound Schultz. Oh, both teams a little cold here from the field to get us rolling.
Cold, and that's out of bounds.
So both teams have turnovers in similar fashion here within the game's first few possessions. And DNH will get it back here. Still looking for the first score. We are tied at 0 here with 6.5 to go in the first period. And Izzy Norton getting set to check in.
A little ragged right now, John. Look at that. Buskol, there's nobody within 15 feet of her.
Wow. And she didn't shoot it.
Nope.
Here's a skip pass to Bixby. She was being hounded. Up top, Peyton Foster pops up a 3-ball straight on. Went for the bank, didn't get it. Offensive board, Jaden. Turnaround shot, good off the backboard. And a foul on AP. And that is the game's first points.
And as I was alluding to, there was nobody within 15 feet of Maddie Buskol. I had a feeling that the coach would make a change, and he's going to put Maddie Norton in there. Izzy Norton.
Izzy Norton, yeah.
Izzy Norton, yeah. One of the Norton girls. The other one's at Western Illinois.
You bet.
So she's probably not going to be playing.
I would not imagine so. And one free throw good for Jaden Peterson, and the Wolverines have a 3-0 lead. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. And there's that full court trap. Signature defense of the Wolverines. Bixby with a tip, almost got the steal, but it goes out of bounds on the near side, and AP will get it back.
Falcons are going to have to solve this press to have any success tonight. And
So hold on, they're going to have a 10-second violation call here.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
The shot clock was down to 24, so
Gotcha. Good call.
Bixby tipped it out of bounds, but yeah, the shot clock was at 24.
I thought it went off Quinlan's knee.
2-on-2.
So the Falcons with another turnover there. 3-0 is the DNH lead. Here's Norton, tried fitting it into Peyton Peterson in the post left side. Turns around on Closter, bounce it right side. Jaden Peterson up and in off the backboard. Jaden Peterson with that nice post move.
There's a nice press break by the Falcons.
And Peyton Closter, a wild shot with the right hand. Rebound is ripped away by Peyton Peterson. Someone took a shot, and it's going to be back and forth. Here's Bixby, right wing, long two. Rebound goes to Walker. A little sporadic here so far. Into the front court comes AP, looking for their first points of the night. Eva Walker power dribble, skips it right. Quinlan Schultz deep three, bricked it to the right, and the rebound to Peyton Peterson.
All the way.
Down to Bixby. Almost let her a little too far, able to chase it down. Up top, Peyton Peterson works it into the lane. Oh, what a scoop by Peyton Peterson.
Very athletic move by Peyton. Went down the middle and kind of scooped it underhand with her right hand, put a little English on it, and it went in. Quinlan missed a shot.
All right, so DNH gets the rebound. It's a 7-0 Wolverine lead, 4:40 to go first quarter. Peyton Peterson left wing three, missed it short, rebound Walker. And she got closed in upon by both Norton and Jaden Peterson, and it'll be AP basketball.
Falcons are 0 for 5 from the field right now, John. 0 for 4 from 2, 0 for 1 from 3.
All right. So they get it forward here to Oswego. Falcons break it into the front court. DNH coming off of a victory over Waterloo Columbus earlier this week, 66-24. Quinlan Schultz looks at the bucket, takes to the free throw line with Peyton Peterson in her face, and Peyton gets a steal. Down the other way comes DNH, working on a 7-0 lead. Cross-court pass, Jaden Peterson, catch, shoot, right wing three. Missed it off the rim. Fight for the rebound, last touch by AP.
Hey, Panther.
All right, so here's tonight's colors of the game. DNH in their road blue jerseys, white numbers with narrow black outlines and checkered striping down the side. AP in the home white jerseys with red numbers and text and narrow red stripes. Jaden Peterson gets knocked on her way up to the rack, so she will shoot 2 free throws for DNH. Yeah, 66-24, a much larger margin of victory that time around against Columbus than they did earlier in the season in one of the games where they were missing Jaden Peterson as she hits the first free throw. A little bit of a ankle tweak back in December. She still got that right ankle taped up, but production really hasn't dropped off at all in her return. Second free throw missed, offensive board, Peyton Peterson, turnaround layup is good from the right side.
Really nice post move, really nice post move. Did a nice job drop stepping, clearing her shoulder and put it in.
10-0 DNH, number 1 in Class 2A. AP ranked number 13 in Class 2A. A ranked clash tonight. And the Falcons throw it away, looking for Oswego in the corner. Eva Walker couldn't quite hit the target. That is their 4th turnover so far.
Do you remember the score of the last game between AP and Dyke?
Yes, it was 61-26.
Okay. It was 30-ish.
Yep. That running clock rule was in effect in that one. Jaden Peterson had it tipped away momentarily. It's going to be out of bounds to AP.
Olivia Peterson and Emma Wolf
64-26, I misspoke.
64, okay.
Yep. AP last in action a week ago Thursday. Quinlan Schultz, I don't know what that was. She kind of just bobbled it and lost it out of bounds, and that'll be another AP turnover. Happy you're with us tonight, whether you're listening on the terrestrial radio on 99 The Wave or at radioonthego.com or the app. We're also live on the Falcon Activities Network YouTube channel, and for Dumont Telephone Cable TV subscribers on channel 994. That's Falcon TV. Here's a tip pass. Norton able to contain it. Kick out up top, down to the left side. Buskell heaves up a three and airballs it. Rebound Peyton Peterson, put back, too strong, and the rebound to Ryard. So she secures that board, brings it across the timeline. 10-0 Wolverines. Down to 3 minutes to go first quarter. And a foul on DNH on the drive attempt by Emma Wolf. That's going to be Maddie Buskel's first foul of the night. Second team foul on the Wolverines. Well, DNH kind of got those 10 points in pretty quick succession. AP inbounds up top. Emma Wolf catch shoot three. Too far to the left. Rebound. Jaden Peterson. Here's a throw to the left side. Caught by Foster. Kick out up top. Sylvie Fuller in the game for the first time. Baseline drive. Jaden Peterson on Ryard. Oh, fading to the left. It was too strong off the backboard, though. Rebound goes to Ryard. She'll jog this across the Falcon logo midcourt. Ryard, straight on three, hits
nice
that
shot.
one. Hits the back of the rim and drops down through. And the Falcons are on the board for the first time. It's 10-3 DNH.
It always helps to get on the board in the first quarter. There were some times I didn't know we were going to get there, John, but they did it.
Here's a throw to the left to Peyton Peterson. Fuller, and a foul on Quinlan Schultz from behind.
3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 seconds. You don't see that call very often anymore, but
no.
We'll take it.
Okay, so that's DNH's second turnover of the game.
Each team with 2 fouls, so fouls will not be an issue, probably going down the stretch, at least to get to the bonus in the first quarter.
Falcons do get it across half court here with Ryard. In the right wing, pops up a three again. Went for the bank, didn't get it. Fight for the rebound, and went between Walker's legs, and she got it away to a teammate, Ryard. And it's bouncing on the baseline and out of bounds to DNH. Well, DNH, like we said, was in action earlier this week against Columbus on Tuesday. Their prior game before that was on January 5th at GR. So the tumultuous weather we've been having.
Yes.
I mean, everyone's in the same boat, so it's not like one team or another has an advantage. Oh, here's Maren Bixby cutting to the lane, gets the pass from up top. It's up and in. Maren Bixby gets her first points of the night.
So Peyton broke to the elbow. Maren went back door. Nice pass.
Here's Olivia Peterson. Kick out up top. Kendall Ryard is swatted by Bixby. And, okay. So the team's trade turnovers right there. Maren Bixby, that bucket underneath. One of the things Coach Dahl had told me about is Bixby's lane driving skills have vastly improved here this season. Really makes her an all-around player.
Well, I think when she was younger, I think Maren was more of a spot-up shooter, more of a three-point shooter. Not that she still isn't, but she's added some new dimensions to her game, which makes it really even harder to guard her when you don't know if she's going to shoot or drive into the basket.
DNH leads at 12-3, a minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Colby Wangsness up top, gets a right side to Emma Wolf. Little jab step on Jaden Peterson. And back up top here to Walker.
Falcons need to, that's where Kendall Ryard needs to be. They need to get somebody in the middle of that zone and kind of operate from there. Because if you're going to operate from the corner of the top, it's not going to work very well right now.
4 in the shot clock. Here's Walker. And a travel is called on AP. So Walker, a little foot shuffle right before she hit that, or she put that floater up. And it'll be another turnover. 1 minute to go first quarter, 12-3 DNH in front. And here come the Wolverines on offense.
Falcons are in a triangle and 2, John, which is kind of a gimmick defense. They're face guarding Maren.
Here's Jaden Peterson on the right elbow, kick out up top. Peyton Foster, a step back three. What a beautiful stroke for the freshman. And it's 15-3 DNH. 39 seconds to go in the first. Oh, and nearly a steal at half court. Loose ball picked up by Tyler. And here come the Wolverines with a 12-point lead. Into the lane. It's swatted away from Foster and the team's trade turnovers. Here comes Walker, aggressive into the front court. The shot clock is off, and another travel on AP. Well, the Falcons are not helping themselves with some of these recent travels here.
No, they aren't, John. They're just getting a little nervous when they get the ball. They want to go a little bit faster than they need to, so.
Bella Boozman checks in to replace Kendall Ryard. DNH just does a fantastic job of just that hounding defense that they play. And this veteran team has had a long time to really hammer that down and perfect it. 10 seconds left. Wolverines holding for the last shot. Peyton Foster up top. Screen set, right of the lane. Floater hits the side of the backboard. Rebound AP. Here comes Walker. 4-2 Peterson heaves it up. Here's the buzzer. Oh, it hit the backboard. And it's no good. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Number 1 and 2A, Dyke New Hartford with a 15-3 lead over number 13 in 2A, Athens and Parkersburg. Here's we go to the second quarter.
Hey AP Falcon fans, did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live.
We start the second quarter. Number 1 in 2A, Dayton Hartford 15. Number 13 in 2A, AP 3. Falcons have the ball here as we start the second period. A 15-3 lead for the Wolverines. Bounce pass up top. Here's Quinlan Schultz, gets tripped up.
I think they called her for a travel.
Oh, okay. That's
It's like
AP's.
the referees have kind of focused on that. They're
Point
really
of emphasis, if
honing
you will.
on their pivot foot, which are actually lifting before they leave. So it's a good call. It's just I'm not sure if it's been called much this year for them. So once you get in the habit of doing that, it's hard to break it.
Yeah. All right, so we start the second quarter. Bounce attack for the Wolverines so far. AP's only points are a three-pointer from Kendall Ryard. Right now, Peyton Peterson and Jaden Peterson each with 4 points for the Wolverines. Here's Peyton Peterson, fires it up top. Here's Buskell. They work around the horn. Here's Jaden Peterson, left side, no good off the rim. Rebound, Peyton Peterson, put back too strong. Jaden almost had the rebound tapped to her, but the rebound goes to Schultz instead. She'll circle it out and bring it into the front court for AP. Bounce to the corner. Here's a catch shoot three. Missed off the rim by Oswego, and the rebound to Buskell. It's a track meet here to start the second quarter and a travel on Bixby.
A lot of travel calls.
Yeah.
So the first quarter, John, the Falcons were 1 for 9 from the field, not 11%. So I would
11%.
think that it can only go up from here for the Falcons, but you don't know that.
Do you happen to have DNH's percentage?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good. Here comes Kendall Ryard into the front court. Peyton Closter holds it overhead. Takes it down to the baseline. Up top, Walker through fingertips. Chased down by Schultz. And the Falcons keep the possession alive.
Boy, Quinlan's quick getting to that
Yeah.
ball.
Here's a lob to Closter. Shot is short. Rebound tapped out of bounds and back inbounds, and it's going to be DNH ball. Well, certainly looks like they kind of got lucky with that call. But it'll be Wolverine ball. You could hear the crowd go,
It was
oh.
an interesting call.
All right, Wolverines will take it. Foster fires it up top. Here's Peyton Peterson holding it overhead. Fires it down to Bixby. No good from the post. And it's going to be a foul on DNH after the rebound. So AP gets it back. It's on Maren Bixby, her first.
Come on, Blue.
Peyton Peterson, of course, one of the most decorated athletes, honestly, in the history of the state of Iowa.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's not an understatement. Yeah, I mean, that's about what it is. Here's Closer in the corner. Anyway, talked about Maren Bixby's versatility, how it has grown. Ryard misses a three. Rebound fought for goes to Peyton Peterson. Weaves across half court. Takes it all the way to the rack herself. Oh, missed it. Gets her own board. And fouled from behind by Ryard. So I was going to say, talked about Bixby expanding her versatility, known as kind of a three-point threat. That is who has increased her lane driving skills. Peyton Peterson, Coach Dawes told me, kind of the same but the opposite, whereas her deeper shots are starting to fall quite a bit more. But she missed a free throw there.
Yeah, I think earlier, I'd say mid-first quarter, she took a three,
Yep.
which I hadn't seen her take before, which
Yeah.
is really, and that makes it really difficult to know when you're trying to guard her where she's going to go. Because typically you could just go guard her down on the block, right, and kind of wait for her to get down there.
She missed both free throws. Jaden Peterson got the rebound, and a foul on Peyton Closter. And it's going to be Closter's second foul of the game here with 6:03 to go in the second quarter.
3 team fouls in 2 minutes, John, for the Falcons. Boy, the Wolverines missed their last 3 free throws, 0 for 3.
Shooting 60% as a team from the free throw line this year. And the second one is good. Rattle that one in.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Eva Walker still in the backcourt.
Jaden behind you.
That was our first point of the second quarter, by the way. And it's a 16-3 DNH lead. Cross court, here's Schultz. Fake the pass left, takes the dribble left, down to the block, runs into Foster, back out Wangsness, takes it into the lane. Wild shot, no good off the rim. Rebound, Foster.
5 out.
5:40 to go, second quarter. DNH leads to 16-3. Foster's
Whoa.
scoop shot, no good. Rebound, fight for it, and it goes to Peyton Closter. So here comes Schultz into the front court. She's got near the volleyball line, feed it into the paint. Turnaround shot, Kendall Ryer.
Nice shot
Gets to
by
go off
Kendall.
the back of the rim and down through.
If the Falcons are going to have any success, it's going to have to be through her, and it's going to have to be in the middle of the lane against the zone.
Here comes Izzy Norton. Missed the 3-2 strong left corner. Offensive board, Peterson. That's Peyton off the backboard and in. Peyton Peterson up to 6 points to second on the team for DNH. Jaden Peterson with 7.
Oh, that's a tough spot to be in.
Oh, here's Kendall Ryer, right wing 3. Good, and the foul. A chance at a 4-point play. And it's Maren Bixby's second foul. DNH's second team foul.
Kendall has all 8 for the Falcons.
Yeah.
She may have all 9 if she can put this free throw in.
Takes a few dribbles, and the free throw is good. The rare 4-point play, and it's 18-9. The Wolverines have the Falcons doubled up now. 4:50 to go in the first half. Here comes Foster into the front court. Down to Norton in the left corner.
New defensive strategy by Coach Driscoll. He's just leaving.
Norton's 3 is good. Step back from the left wing.
It's okay. You're going to have to pick your poison, and you know that the Petersons and Bixby can beat you. True? So
Here's
see if
Schultz into the
somebody
front
else
court.
can.
And AP, oh, it was tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Falcons. One of the things that I've noticed is that on seemingly just about every single rebound in this game, whether DNH has gotten the rebound or not, they had their fingers on the ball almost every single board.
Yes, somebody's going after it as hard as you can.
Falcons missed a shot. Wolverines with a rebound. Peyton Peterson took a shot from Schultz, no foul. Takes it down to the right block. Here's a Buskell 3, rattles it in from the right wing.
2 threes in a row.
Maddie
One from
Buskell on the
Norton,
board
one
for the
from
first time.
Buskell.
Ryer across half court. They get it to Walker. 24-9 DNH. Here's a 3-ball Wangsness. Missed it off the rim. Rebound, Buskell. Down the other way with Bixby. They feed it inside. Oh, what a catch in the lane by Jaden Peterson. Tipped it to herself. It was touched by someone. Who was it?
It was off Kobe Wangsness.
Tough to see the refs around some of these players here courtside, but certainly do love our courtside location here at the AP gym. And
We've had a lot of unique locations this year, from Bellevue Marquette to Van Meter.
oh yeah, I mean those two right there were probably the most unique.
Yes.
Izzy Norton going to inbound it from the corner right in front of the student section. They get it into Foster, holds it overhead, guarded by Boozman. 3:40 to go till halftime. Arcing pass to the left corner. Maddie Buskell pops up a 3. She was open, missed it. Rebound Peyton Peterson. And dumps it off in the lane, left side, Jaden Peterson up and in. 26-9 DNH. Here with 3.5 to go in the first half.
Oh.
Walker pivots
Good-
around. They get it
good
across
move
half
by
court to
Eva.
Ryer. Down to the left corner. Here's Boozman, and she traveled with it.
Yep. They lifted her pivot foot just like the other girls have done so far.
3:18 to go here in the first half. I wonder if that's going to be kind of a coaching point for both coaches here once they go into the locker room.
Yeah,
Screen on the bottom.
you do the ball fake and you just get your kind of happy feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Peyton Peterson, the league's leading scorer in the NICL Central anyway, with 19 points per game. Jaden Peterson takes a 3, hit everything, and went down through. Jaden Peterson leading the way with 12 points for the Wolverines. 3 minutes to go first half. Boozman lobs it out of bounds into the hallway. AP has committed 12 turnovers. They average 19 a game, and Coach Driscoll calls timeout. It is a full timeout here with 2:52 to go in the first half. Dike New Hartford 29, AP 9.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Number 13 at 2A, Parker's 39. And the Wolverines have the ball here out of the full timeout called by AP. They have 4 left. Wolverines have 5 left. Busco's got it. She is uncovered by like 10 feet. And they still almost turned it over. Sylvie Fuller gets it back in bounds, but it's taken away by AP. Boozman into the front court, almost double dribbled. Here's a loose ball bouncing out of bounds and to AP. A flurry of activity there, if you will.
Flurry is right.
Almost had a loose ball flying toward us. So 2.5 to go in the first half. Wolverines lead by 20.
DNH, as you can see right now, if you're watching on the television, is in a 2-3 zone. The free throw line is where Kendall needs to start to isolate if she's going to help the Falcons.
She takes a long 2 right wing, no. Rebound Fuller. And she clears out. Wolverines get it across half court here with Foster. Takes it all the way coast to coast and puts it in. Peyton Foster with her first points of the night. Or check that. She had a 3 earlier, so that's her 5th point of the night. Here's a runner at the other side. Missed by AP. Rebound to Peyton Peterson. Takes it across half court. Her destination this fall, Louisville, Kentucky. Fuller has it in the wing right side. Under 2 minutes to go first half. Jaden Peterson holds it overhead. Buskol again is totally uncovered and fires it up top to Foster, back to Buskol. Pops up the 3 and rattles it down through. Well, if you're that open, you might as well knock her down.
It's really hard when you're that open to shoot. You want to have a tendency to dribble in, but she doesn't.
Quinlan Schultz missed the runner, got her own board, missed that as well. Rebound tap to Fuller. The Wolverines throw it left, out of bounds, and it'll go to AP.
Yeah, so if you're Maddie Buskol and they're 14 to 16 feet off you, your natural reaction is you want to dribble in, but I think coach wants her to stay on the perimeter, keep shooting.
Yeah. Well, she knocked 1 down right there. She's got 6. Here's a deep 3, Quinlan Schultz, missed it short. Rebound goes to. It's still loose and picked up by Jaden. Here comes Peyton into the front court. Turns on the Jets, bounce pass left. Here's Foster, and a foul on Schultz, I believe.
On Foster, should be 2-shot foul.
Yep, it will be on Quinlan Schultz. So that is her
They
first.
said it was on the ground. My mistake.
Oh, not in the act.
4th team foul for the Falcons. 4th team foul going into halftime.
Lob in, Jane Peterson takes a dribble, and she traveled with it.
Boy, they're
calling it tight.
They are really quick on the whistle on these travels. And I've been around basketball for many decades and have never seen these 3 officials. So,
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, which is great. It's nice to have some new officials. They're not familiar with us. We're not familiar with them. So you're getting, these are probably state tournament officials. So it's kind of a nice, neutral officiating crew that hasn't done an AP game or a Dike game. So it's kind of interesting.
Ryer nearly lost it, picks it up in the right wing. Under a minute to go first half. Here's Walker up top. Left-handed dribble. Takes to the free throw line, and a foul away from the ball on DNH. It goes on Izzy Norton, I believe. Yep, they get her for her 2nd.
So I'll be curious to listen during the boys' game, John, when these officials and Coach Thomas and how that all goes down.
Here's a catch-shoot 3. Oswagon banks it in from straight on. 34-12 DNH. 45 seconds to go first half. Here comes Buskol. Fires it out to the corner. Catch-shoot 3, Norton. Missed it short. Rebound to Closter. Man, Izzy Norton can heat up quick as well. Down
Yes,
the other
she
way comes
can.
AP. Eva Walker's got it in the right wing. Now Closter fires up a long two, missed it short. And the rebound to Buskol. Shot clock is off, 25 seconds left. Long pass down the floor, here's Norton. Circles it back out. I wonder if they're gonna hold for the last shot. Looks like they will. Here's Tyler at the elbow. Wide open, Peyton Foster, catch, shoot, three. Airballed it long. Rebound tapped out, and it's gonna go to AP. Yep.
Falcons need to hope that they can get a shot off in 12 seconds, John, quite honestly, just based on this pressure. I know it's token pressure, but
Line drive pass, here's Ryard, 7 seconds, takes it left. Down to the baseline, runner is good.
good job. Nice
1
work by
second.
the Falcons.
And that's it. A three-quarter court shot. It's not going to count, but a bucket right before the half by Kendall Ryard puts her up to a team high 11 of the team's 14 points. First 16 minutes are in the books. Number 1 and 2A, Dyke New Hartford, 34. Number 13 and 2A, Appleton Parkersburg, 14.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Hey AP Falcon fans, did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live events for you viewing pleasure. Thank you all for your continued support, and as always, go Falcons.
I'm John Mowinkle. Your radio home for Falcon Athletics all year long is 99 The Wave.
Sail away with 99 The Wave. 98.9 FM. KQCR. Parkersburg.
Iowa Falls and Hampton.
We've reached halftime here inside the AP gym. It's number 1 and 2A Dyke New Hartford 34, number 13 and 2A Athens Parkersburg 14. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman, and the Wolverines leading by 20 here at the halftime break. Happy you're with us, however you're experiencing tonight's broadcast, whether it be on 99 The Wave, radioonthego.com, the app, or on the Falcon Activities Network YouTube channel, or on Dumont Telephone Cable Channel 994 on Falcon TV. That's a lot to get out as far as all the different ways you're able to experience our broadcast tonight. But regardless, number 1 team in Class 2A, Sure looked crisp in that second quarter, didn't they? Taking care of business like usual. And yeah, that's about it. Wolverines are looking like they're well on their way to another victory.
Yeah, you know, their length, their strength, their experience, and their acumen, which means, you know, their ability to play basketball is just, it's unrivaled around here. And Appleton Parkersburg, you know, the second quarter, it was 19-11, and I was kind of joking with you, you know, if you only get beat by 8 points every quarter, then you only lose by 32 points, which that's still a loss. But, you know, you were rattling off all those mediums in which you can either listen, watch, stream, whatever it is. But, you know, I think about, I don't know who's all listening, but I'm sure we have people in Appleton and Parkersburg, Cedar Falls. I'm going to guess we have some in Arizona, Texas, Florida, Ohio. I mean, they're all over, and they're former Falcons or they live in the community. But just for them to have the opportunity to be where they're at and to watch the AP Dike New Hartford game. I mean, 10 years ago, this wasn't even possible. And now people are just like, oh, we're going to order food and we're going to watch the Falcons at 6:30. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things, like you said, yeah, I mean, 10 years ago, it wouldn't have even been, like, imaginable back then, you know? And I think of this series historically, like, you know, people move out of the area. I mean, like, yeah, but people always are wondering, you know, who wins the AP DNH game? You know, maybe some of the other games, like, you don't pay as much attention to, but everyone who has ever gone to both of these schools is paying attention to this game, don't you think?
Yeah, and I just turned around and looked at the crowd because, you know, the positive of it being online and on radio and all the thing is you can stay home and still enjoy it. 20 years ago, if you wanted to, or even 10, if you wanted to watch the game, you had to go. So the crowds, you would think, are a little smaller than they have been. Our stands are packed. I couldn't find a parking spot. So there's just a lot of people who have a lot of interest in both schools, whether it's Dike New Hartford or Appleton and Parkersburg, that they get the opportunity, and I'm glad they do because it's just a good service.
Yeah. How about the play of the Wolverines so far? Jaden Peterson leading DNH with 12 points. They have 8 turnovers, which is the number that they had in the entire game against Waterloo Columbus the other night. But really not hurting the Wolverines too much at this point anyway. Just kind of methodically building up that lead as they typically do, right? I mean, that's kind of just their bread and butter, if you will.
It is. It's like when you go to a track meet and you watch somebody who's very talented and it doesn't look like they're putting forth much effort, and all of a sudden they're just pulling away from everybody else. You know, that's just the way it is. And that's taking nothing away from Appleton and Parkersburg. We're not playing that bad. You know, we're not playing the greatest. We're shooting 21% from the field in the first half, which, you know, that's lower than normal. We've had a lot of traveling turnovers. Both teams. But we have one of the top 15 teams in the state, John, at Appleton Parkersburg, and it's hard to just stay with Dike New Hartford right now.
Yeah, well, and this is what DNH has done to even the number 3, number 2 teams in the state, as you know, we saw at the state tournament last year. No problems really with even like a team like Central Line, who was the state runner-up. So, but yep, Wolverines are cooking so far, and AP certainly with some work to do. They have 12 turnovers. Kendall Ryer leads with 11 points.
11 of the 14.
Right.
Yep.
The only other 3 for AP belong to Lexi Oswagen. Like we said, Jaden Peterson leads with 12 points. Maddie Busco's got 6. Peyton Peterson's got 6. Peyton Foster's got 5. Izzy Norton has 3. Mark Dixby has 2. All right, they got the halftime clock stopped, but now it just went. 34-14, DNH leads AP. We will take another timeout, and we will continue with the second half when we come back. Almost time for the second half here inside the AP gym. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman. Number 1 in 2A, Dyke New Hartford 34. Number 13 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg 14. Happy you're with us tonight. And let's see what all goes down here in the second half. Any thoughts from you on keys to the second half for both teams?
Well, the key for the Appleton Parkersburg Falcons is going to it's probably to try to get somebody else involved in the offense a little bit. Kendall has 11 of the 14. Also for Appleton Parkersburg is just settling down a little bit and moving the ball and try to get some shots. For Dyke New Hartford, key is probably just to maintain pressure, drop back, identify shooters, and then offensively just continue to move the ball and realize that Busco's going to be wide open, and so is Norton. And if they hit shots, the lead could expand very quickly.
Certainly. All right, DNH gets the ball here to start the third quarter. And they inbound to Jaden Peterson, handoff to Foster. And throw it up top to Jaden Peterson, handoff Foster once again. She takes it right, passes it left. Just underway here in the third quarter. Foster has it, feeds Peyton Peterson, holds onto it in the corner right side, nearly had it knocked away. Peyton Foster, open three, too strong. Rebound Jaden Peterson in the lane. Kind of a wild dribble. Peyton is fouled on her way up and will shoot 2 free throws. Peyton Peterson missed a couple of free throws earlier in the game, but she's shooting 65% from that spot this season. Takes a spin, and first free throw is good.
So the Falcons are face guarding Marn Bixby again to start second half. I couldn't really tell because Coach Dahl's in the way, which doesn't matter, but we're either in a box and 1 or a triangle and 2, but it's some gimmick defense just to try to identify who their scorers are and just hope that the kids you leave open don't hit shots.
All right, here we go. Eva Walker's got it. And
that was a carry.
Oh, yep. So that'll be a turnover back to DNH. AP's 13th turnover of the night. 36-14. And here come the Wolverines once again, leading by 22. Busco's got it. Deep in the left wing. She is just uncovered completely. And she couldn't believe how open she was.
No,
she was looking left and right.
It's really hard. It's almost like going to the gym by yourself and just lining it up.
Here comes Schultz, up top Walker. Skips a pass to Ryard, step back 3.
Shot by Kendall.
She's got 14 points.
14 of the 17, 36-17.
Busco tries feeding Jaden Peterson in the post, knocked away by Walker. DNH's lead is 19. And they'll inbound here once again with Busco on the sideline right in front of the team bench. Lob it into the backcourt and let it bounce. Picked up by
good.
Foster.
That's fair.
Screen set by Peyton Peterson. Here's a runner by Foster. Good off the backboard.
Nice shot by Foster. Kind of a runner, one-handed. She's really good for a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
You'll know
Runs
the lineage,
family.
but I'm not. Is her sister Ellie Foster
Yes.
by chance? Okay.
Here's Kendall Ryard, left wing 3. Missed it off the rim. Rebound close to her. Missed the putback. Fight for the board goes to Peyton Peterson. And she runs it into the front court. Bixby in the left wing. Feeds Peyton Peterson in the post. Turnaround shot. No, but a foul.
So her sister would have gone to, I don't know, UW Green Bay or
Yes.
some school like that out there. Probably done playing by now. I lost track of time.
Well,
but
she's at UNI, actually.
oh, she is?
Yeah, she
okay.
transferred there.
I got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was at UW Green Bay, right? So she's at
Correct,
UNI.
yes.
Didn't know that.
For just 1 year, so.
Okay.
First free throw is missed. She will get one more. Norton returns to the lineup. Daughter of head wrestling coach Tony Norton, who we both got a chance to visit with before
Tony's
tonight's game.
legendary.
That he is. Second free throw is no good. Fight for the board. It goes to. Which way did they point? It must be AP.
It's AP ball, yep. And Dyke New Hartford has actually, they've shrunk their press up a little bit. They're going 2-1-2, three-quarter court. Falcons haven't seen this before, so it's going to be interesting. It just
Here's
really
a steal
narrow.
by Peyton Peterson. And, oh, she put Quinlan Schultz on the floor as she was trying to back it in. Almost lost it. And it's going to be a foul committed on the floor. Well, that was interesting.
So it's on Quinlan. That's her third foul.
she hit the floor hard.
Yeah, she did.
Inbounds goes to Peyton Peterson in the lane. Bounce Jaden, and she was fouled on her way up. Okay.
Third foul on Lexi.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 38-17 DNH. Make it 39-17 as Jaden rattles in the first free throw.
Yeah, I'd never seen a three-quarter court trap from Dyke New Hartford before. I'd liken it to football. It's easier to kind of run your offense when you have the whole field, but when you get close to the red zone, it really gets tight and there isn't a lot of room. That's the same thing the Falcons are running into. Everybody's scrunched together.
Here's Oswegan down to the baseline right side. And
Yep.
That's a kick ball. And it'll stay with AP off the right foot of Jaden Peterson. Just inadvertent down there. And AP will inbound here with 24 on the shot clock.
Nice out of bounds play.
Step
nice
back.
out of bounds
Jumper
play.
is good.
Good job by the Falcons. I'm not sure what happened. I was looking at my stat sheet.
So Quinlan Schultz and Peyton Foster looks like they got tangled up.
Okay.
I was doing the same thing you were doing.
Knock him down. Shooting.
So it'll be Wolverine ball.
Shooting.
That's the fourth foul of the game on Quinlan Schultz, and she'll stay in the game.
And it's the fifth team foul. They have to wait for the first free throw, but
Oh, yeah. There was a little delay there in getting down to shoot the free throws.
I was just looking at your monitor.
Sometimes I forget that's right in front of me.
Yeah, I did till right now.
First free throw, Foster, no good. 40-19 is the DNH lead. They'll be back in action tomorrow by hosting Union in a game that was rescheduled from earlier in the year, last week.
I think you're going to see some Monday, Thursday, and Saturday games going down the stretch to get things cleaned up.
No doubt about that. Peyton Foster's got 8 points for the Wolverines. AP gets a 4 to Oswegan, up top Wolf. Kick out left, here's Walker. Fires it into Kendall Ryard, steps to the left.
She's really playing well.
Yeah,
she is really playing
jumper.
well right now. We have to, AP needs to continue to go to her as much as possible. 41-21.
Here's a pass to Maren Bixby with Oswegan in her face. Up top, Norton deep three straight on. Missed it short. Offensive board, Peyton Peterson put back in, and she traveled with it.
Okay.
Those travels
that's a stat I have never had to keep track of, but it might be interesting in the boys' game how many times they call travel.
They're kind of just handing them out tonight. Here is Wolf in the backcourt, and
Timeout before. Timeout.
Yep,
Timeout
Driscoll got
Falcons.
timeout called, so it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. DNH 41, AP 21, and the pace of this game has seemingly come to a glacial pace here in this third quarter. We've gotten through not even 3 minutes of game time, and it's
7-7.
Yeah.
7-7 in the third.
DNH did build up that 20-point lead at halftime, of course.
And this is the pace that I alluded to way before we even started. This is the pace that benefits the Falcons just because both teams have scored 7 points in 3 minutes instead of letting them score 14-16. So
What do you think you would attribute that to so far,
well,
the pace?
They're switching up their press a lot. Now Dyke New Hartford's going man-to-man, so.
Yeah. Into Oswegan, tipped out of bounds by Foster.
I think I would attribute that to the Falcons' defense. They switched their defense, went to that diamond or that triangle and two, and they're face guarding, and it's hard to run an offense, man or zone, when you're getting two people that are playing man-to-man, the rest are playing zone. So
here's a steal by the Wolverines. Step back three missed by Norton. Offensive board, Bixby, put back no. Taps it to herself, put back is in. Lauren Bixby showing off her stuff. 43-21 Wolverines.
should look ahead. Somebody should be open. Nice pass.
Here's Oswegan. Oh, it was swatted by Peyton Peterson. She gets the rejection. Down the floor, here's Bixby. And DNH turns it over. Stolen by Ryard. She gets tripped up. It's picked up by Foster. Coach All saying go, go. Everyone did kind of just hesitate.
I know.
Here's a bounce down to Peterson in the post.
Travel.
And
Another travel. Yep. That was the correct call. Yeah. The defense for both teams are really playing well.
yeah. So full court press again here for DNH. Inbounds to Ryard. Guarded by Norton. Still in the backcourt, takes dribble, terminates the dribble. 29.
Look for a 10 call here, John.
Yep, it's going to happen at this point. Yep. Oh, Driscoll got timeout just in the nick of time. Here with 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Looks like a full timeout. DNH 43, Appleton Parkersburg 21. Here with 4:10 to go in the third. It was a little bit of a shorter break because it was a 30-second timeout rather than a full. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. DNH 43, AP 21. And Walker to inbound from right in front of our broadcast location.
She is right in front of us.
Yeah, right in front of you, actually.
Yeah, right in front of you.
All right. 4:10 to go in the third. Looking. And gets it into the backcourt here with Oswagon.
Boy,
Walker almost got her pocket picked.
Yeah, DNH is really getting physical right now and really aggressive in their press.
Walker up top as AP gets it into the front court. Wolf's got it in the right wing, takes it into the lane, back out. Walker rumbles down left to the lane. Floater, no. Rebound, Jane Peterson. That was an aggressive shot, though, by Walker.
Yes, it
Here
was.
comes DNH. Down the other way, Izzy Norton gathers and fires, but traveled.
She shuffled her pivot foot just prior to the shot.
There have been so many of those tonight.
It's unprecedented, really, it is.
Yeah. And, oh, here's a steal off the inbound. Maren Bixby missed the shot. Fight for it on the floor, and it's going to be, looks like AP's got the possession arrow. Jump ball called. And it's not like there's any, like, it's not like their movements are any different than typical, I guess. It's just a different way the game's being called, and AP loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to DNH. And Bixby will inbound from right to the left of us. Called some DNH football games with her dad, Chad. Back this fall.
Oh, he's tech coordinator extraordinaire.
Another legendary fella.
Yes.
Paige Peterson's got it up top, terminates the dribble, fires it left. Here's Buskell, and she traveled with it.
Yes.
So the movement that's causing this is just the lifting of that pivot foot, like the heel.
Actually, it's actually the heel's okay. You can lift your heel, but once you lift your toes, that's when you have issues. And they're doing that just prior to them putting the ball on the floor, which they're really looking at it. They're monitoring it close.
Baseline drive, here's Wolf, and she's fouled on her way to the rack. So I guess you could say this is a scenario where the travel rule is being applied by the letter of the law rather than the spirit of the law.
There you go.
Emma Wolf at the free throw line and missed the first.
Yep. I would liken it to, and Mr. Boozman is I have a lead foot, but that'd be like the policeman stopping you for going 56, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, you were, I was speeding, but it was only over by 1 mile an hour. So the same thing with the travel is, typically they don't call it, but tonight they are. And you have to adapt and adjust your game accordingly, knowing that they're calling these.
30-second timeout called by Bruce Dahl. We'll keep it here with 3:04 to play in the third quarter. DNH 43, AP 22. The scoring pace has also come to a screeching halt. So far, it is 9-8. DNH has outscored AP here in this third quarter. So back and forth action, certainly not really getting anywhere for either side. We're just kind of stuck on the same margin we've been at for a good chunk of the game. And now's the time of year as well where you start to think about where are you going to go in the postseason.
Seedings.
Oh, yeah, you read my mind.
Seedings.
Big speed inbound from right in front of us. And gets it into Buskell. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Buskell, takes it into the lane. And no foul is called. Now there's a whistle. And
So he's got Batty deciding now we're going to dribble in and take it at him and make him guard you.
So they didn't call a foul. It was out of bounds off AP. Hook shot missed by Peyton Peterson. Rebound to Wangsness. And here comes Colby. So they try to work it into the front court. Ryard up top. Goes right with it. Around Bixby. Runner from 14 feet. No. Rebound. Chase down to the corner. Out of bounds. And it's going to be a DNH ball. Took a while to figure that out. This third quarter is just creeping along.
Creeping is correct.
Boost goal into the front court for the Wolverines. 2.5 to go third quarter. Norton's got it left wing. She was pretty loosely covered as well. Peyton Peterson up top, terminates the dribble and throws it left to Norton. Up top, and it's going to be a offensive foul.
It was on Emma Wolf.
Oh, okay, it was on Wolf, okay.
Yep, she was trying to sneak around and steal on get in the passing lane, but wasn't able to get there.
Wolverines in the bonus. It'll be 2 free throws for Bixby, who's got 3 points right now. Or check that, 4 points. Make it 5. Averages 13 a game.
Well,
Not quite on pace to get there.
No, when you're getting face guarded all over the court, and when you want to run down to the middle of the lane, there's somebody waiting for you. It's tough.
Get the second free throw as well. 44-22. Wolverines in front. Ryard fires it forward to Boozman in the left corner. Yep. See it from a mile away.
Yep.
Based on how things have gone tonight. Yeah, it'll be.
Hey, go 2-on-2, Maddie, go in the middle.
Yeah, be very interesting to see how that carries over into the boys' game. With tightness with which they are calling the travels. 2 minutes to go third quarter. Up top, here's Boost goal. 17-foot jumper. Oh, it was 3/4 of the way down and out. And Peyton Peterson tapped it off of Walker out of bounds. Smart heads-up play there by Peterson. Just bounced it off of the opposite team's player.
So Bella Boozman's playing right in the middle of the lane, guarding Maddie Busco. So they're double teaming.
Here's a lob down to Jaden Peterson. Caught it with one hand, fires it back in. She was falling out of bounds. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by AP.
Appleton and Parkers have really clogged up the lane, which is where most of the scoring goes for Dyke New Hartford, and are just allowing them to shoot three-pointers if they want to.
Yep. Busco's got it. Fires a line drive pass. Peyton Foster, step back three. Missed it off the rim. Rebound Ryard. Here with 1.5 minutes to go in the third.
Oh,
Kendall
boy.
runs into traffic. Loose ball. Gets it. Loose ball. And fires it out of bounds. It's going to be DNH ball. She just threw that one back.
She was
hoping someone was
hoping.
down there. But no teammates were in the area. And it's another AP turnover.
Eva was close, but not where she needed to be, at least for the pass.
1:20 to go in the third. Miranda Tyler getting set to check into the next set ball. Tipped out of bounds by Colby Wangsness. Tyler comes in to replace Jaden Peterson. 5 on the floor for the Wolverines right now. Foster, Bixby, Tyler, Peyton Peterson, and Busco.
The Wolverines have outscored the Falcons 11-8 thus far in the third quarter.
Catch, shoot three, Tyler swirled out. Rebound, Boozman. Just over 1 minute to go in the third. Here's Walker with it. Fires it right side Wangsness. Down to the corner. Boozman catch, shoot three. Too strong. Rebound. Peyton Peterson. Fires it forward. Here's Foster. Beat everyone down the floor. Hesitation. Layup is in. 47-22 Wolverines.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
That full court press is on once again. They'll settle back into their defense though. Wangsness down to the left block.
Nice take by Kobe.
Thought she was fouled on her way up. Nothing called, and here comes DNH. Busco tried heaving a pass over to Foster, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by AP. I mean, AP is getting in those passing lanes.
Yeah, they
Show
are.
that right there. Fuller comes in to replace Busco, and Ryard is replaced by Peterson.
Give Kendall, it's 32 seconds on the clock, but it's probably going to be really a 5-minute rest by the time she sits down. And another travel, John.
So many of them tonight, and they just continue to add up.
I might be interested in visiting with the officials, not to question, but just more curiosity. Like, what are they seeing? Because we haven't seen anything like this.
Wangsness has it in the wing right side, and a reach in on Tyler. It'll be the third team foul of the Wolverines here in the quarter, and Tyler's first.
Well, I will give the officials credit. They're in control of this operation right now. I mean, it's not going to be somebody else's show. They're in control. It's well officiated, closely officiated, which is a tournament-style officiating crew.
Right. Tip pass taken away by Bixby. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Sylvie Fuller, he's up 3. Missed it off the rim. Offensive board, Tyler tipped it to herself in off the backboard. And Miranda Tyler gets on the scoreboard for Dyke New Hartford as we head to the fourth quarter. Number 1 in 2A, DNH, is showing their stuff, leading number 13 in 2A, AP, 49-22. Here's as we head to the fourth quarter.
Campbell Melema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Melema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
It's time for the fourth quarter here inside the AP gym. 49-22 is the DNH lead over AP. John Mowinkle, Brian Boozman, happy you're with us tonight, however you may be tuned into tonight's broadcast. AP's got it here as we start the fourth quarter. Quinlan Schultz back in the game. She's got 4 fouls. Here's Oswegen. Fires it up right side. Quinlan Schultz holds it on her right hip. Takes it to the elbow right side.
Nice take by Q. Good take by Q.
That is her first points of the game. Kendall Ryard's got 18 of the team's 24 points. Busco's got it. Runs into Walker, and no look pass out to Peyton Peterson. Oh, Walker tried contesting the spin by Peyton Peterson and is going to get called for a foul.
That's dangerous because there's an elbow that comes right with that spin. So when you're down that low, you got to look out.
Especially considering that height differential.
Yeah.
One of the player's elbows is at the same level as the other player's head. Step back 3, no. Rebound Peyton Peterson, put back in.
Boy, offensive
51-24. Puts her into double figures with 10 points.
Her sister has 14.
Now Peyton with a steal into the front court. 1-on-2 for the Wolverines. And
all the charge.
Offensive foul. Offensive foul on Peyton Peterson.
Quinlan beat
Schultz
her
in the area.
Yeah, Quinlan beat her down the floor, established position, and the official made the call. They drop back into a 2-3 zone.
Makes it a whole lot easier for AP to get the ball across half court.
Well, that and what it's going to do is they can get the ball up top. Look at Kendall at the free throw line is wide open.
Walker drives in, kick out. Oswegen takes it along the baseline, pivots around.
Travel.
That was pretty obvious right there. So that's another turnover on AP.
Hey, Pat, let's run it. Let's get a good shot here.
Oswegen lifted both feet without dribbling. And here comes DNH. Busco wide open. Passes it right to Foster. Around the other side, Bixby. Back up top. Foster in the paint. Kick out Busco. Catch, shoot, 3 left wing. Too strong. Rebound Ryard. Quickly covered up. Runs into Jaden Peterson. And Eva Walker. And they get it across half court here with a few seconds to spare. Ryard.
Somebody tapped it from behind.
And it hit the bottom of the backboard and flicked the net. And it's going to be
AP ball.
AP ball. Oh, I'm going to watch the replay of that because that was not a movement that you see a basketball take too often. So AP will inbound here with Schultz along the baseline, right in front of the cheerleaders, into Peyton Closter. Catch, shoot
Oof,
off the inbounds.
short
No,
armed it.
rebound Peyton Peterson. Here come the Wolverines in transition. Norton chases it down, had it poked away by Osweg. Up top, Jaden Peterson, wide open three. No. Rebound Peyton in the lane, put back in left side.
Boy, she is just I wasn't going to say man, but she's a one-person wrecking crew, right? Right now, just gobble up an offensive rebound, put it back right off the glass.
Schultz air ball to three short. Defensive board, Jaden Peterson. Down the floor, wide open. Norton layup is good. 55-24.
Yeah, all of a sudden, the lead just expands,
That's
right?
that's how it always works. Travel is called on Kendall Ryard. She's looking around like, what?
Oh my gosh. Not to make light of the traveling, but it reminds me of going to a junior high basketball game where you don't even know what to call because it happens all the time. Like they're calling traveling. It's almost over the top right now, really.
Up top, here's Izzy Norton, step back three.
She's got a really nice shot. Really nice shot.
Izzy Norton's cooking. She's got 8 points.
Great rotation. She's got a good platform. Her shoulders are square. Just kind of a textbook shot.
1 point away from the running clock rule. Here's a steal by Bixby. It was thrown right to her face. Here comes Peterson down the other way. Jaden lays it in for 2. And there is the running clock rule. And we got a quick timeout here called by Coach Dahl. Just to get some substitutions in. Sylvie Fuller comes in. 5 on the floor, Fuller, Bixby, Booskol.
Just doing a substitution timeout. Trying to.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell who he was trying to get in there. I missed it. But.
Yeah, Sylvie Fuller is in the game. Norton, both Petersons and Booskol, the other 4 on the floor. 4:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. DNH has a 60-24 lead. Peyton Closter missed the runner along the baseline, and here comes Jaden Peterson into the front court for the Wolverines. Cross-court pass Fuller. Down to the left corner, here's Norton.
Izzy running. Izzy run baseline.
Izzy run baseline, Coach Dahl says.
Yep.
And there she goes.
A lot of times when a team gets into a junk defense, your best opportunity, should call it travel?
Yep.
Yep. Every time the whistle goes, I just assume it. But when a team's in a junk defense, your best opportunity for that person is to run the baseline, get them away from where they're trying to clog everything up, and it takes the attention down to the baseline instead of up in the top. So that's what Coach Dahl's trying to do, and he's been around a long time and knows what he needs to do.
You bet. Bench begins to empty out here for DNH. Here's another steal by Peyton Peterson after she rejected
That was a really nice outlet. Remind me
down the
of Bill
floor.
Walton a little bit with his long outlet.
Sylvie Fuller missed the 3. Rebound Tyler. Brings it back out in the lane. Fuller, 12-footer, no good from the left side of the lane. Rebound putback missed. Peterson has a tip from behind Peyton. And the Wolverines with a shot anyway.
Fifth shot is always the best one.
Yep. Is there any science behind that?
I'm not sure.
Sylvie Fuller with a bucket.
Falcons need to move the ball side to side, try to get a shot in the corner. I would keep swinging it, and Kobe will be open. There she is.
Skip to the corner, wangs this, pops up a 3 left side. Too strong, rebound, Peyton. Oh, couldn't quite secure it. Ryard straight on 3, missed it short. Rebound to Olivia Peterson. And loose ball picked up by Wolf. Under 3 minutes to go. Wolverines lead at 62-24. Skip pass out, Wangsness.
Travel.
And, yep. 5-10. 22 turnovers on AP tonight. Well, you start to think some big picture stuff. DNH, obviously going to be a #1 seed here once the postseason brackets come out. The games through January 30th are going to be the ones that count toward the brackets.
Right.
Toward your seeding, if you will. So that's just over a week away.
Which
hard to believe we're already there.
I know, it's crazy.
Here's a shot missed by Seelman. And
I think
goes to Wangsness.
just watching the Falcons tonight, I think the Falcons will benefit from next week playing a game on Tuesday, playing a game on Friday, getting into a routine and getting your rotation set a little bit. Because as you get closer to the tournament play, your rotation typically shrinks to 8, sometimes 9, but typically 8 is a really good, easy number. And we need to start focusing on the tournament, as does Dyke New Hartford.
Tyler hits the turnaround shot. DNH will play Union at home tomorrow. Meanwhile, for AP, they will take on Jessup this Tuesday night, who checked into the rankings this week at number 15 in 2A.
They're always sneaky good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Jessup,
No
you
doubt
just
about
never
it.
know what you're going to get from them.
Here's Walker, round her defender Fuller, a run straight into Kennedy Seelman. Looks
And
like she gets called for
I know
foul.
we talked about this before. Either my memory's getting bad or I have too many kids' names in my head, but that gal from Jessup that scored 40 last year.
Oh, yeah, she's gone. She was a senior last year.
She's a senior,
Yep,
okay.
Pilcher.
But
Pilcher.
holy Toledo.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
First free throw Walker is no good. That was just last year, wasn't it?
It was last year here.
Yep.
She was just on fire.
Then it's a trip to GR on the Friday night of next week. That's when you and I will be back in action next. Second free throw, no. And it remains a 64-24 game.
Good job.
And,
Kobe. Oh, and she
steal
missed
by
it.
Wangsness. Couldn't get the shot to go. And here comes DNH. Seelman pops up a shot, no good from the left block. Offensive board, though, for the Wolverines. So, talking to Coach Driscoll about, that postseason stuff, and you start maybe coming up. It's not possible really to come up with like who your bracket's going to be. However, well, I suppose someone probably has some sort of advanced analytics, but like
Ryan
you know
Dillard.
whether it's whether you're going to be basically a 1 seed or a 2 seed, and basically if you are in the rankings, you will be either a 1 or a 2.
Yes.
Top 8, then the next. Well, they only rank 2-15. So if you're in the top, if you're ranked 9 through 15, then you will be a 2 seed.
Okay.
So
It worked very similar to volleyball, and the IGHSA, the girls' union, does a really nice job of getting
definitely.
their top teams that they want, at least giving them an opportunity to get to the state tournament or
Right.
play for one. So they do a nice job, the
and
girls' union.
as we saw in volleyball, whether that means having all these teams in the same geographic area in different regions, that is what they do. 64-24. DNH comes on the road and takes care of business with a win over AP tonight. We will take a timeout. We will wrap up coverage of the girls' game, and then we'll get you set for the boys' game. Once again, 64-24. Number 1 in 2A, Dyke New Hartford beats number 13 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg.